Hey, what's up? It's Jim, and today is day 2 of the Halloween week of videos, and today's film is Bride of Frankenstein, which is the sequel to the film Frankenstein. Now, obviously, there was not a sequel book because Mary Shelley didn't write one. It says in the credits, suggested by an original story by Mary Shelley. They even have an opening scene where Mary Shelley and her husband are entertaining Lord Byron, and he insists on knowing if she has another story like that or if she can continue the story. I forget which. She tells the story, you know, like she's narrating it. Well, she doesn't narrate the film. She just like starts it off like she would tell it. Although she never did that, so it's kind of a way to trick people, I guess, into thinking that this is genuine. It's almost like a joke, but it's set up so well and it's done so well you don't mind. And even Lord Byron summarizes the last film like it's like a Rocky sequel. There's biblical imagery throughout this film, although James Whale was not very religious or anything. The part where the villagers find the monster and they tie him up kind of in a crucifix, like Jesus Christ pose kind of position, and they string him up to burn him down. Adam and Eve, it's supposed to be like man came first and then woman. Some say that the Jesus and Frankenstein thing is almost like how much of a mockery the monster is. I think that's kind of interesting, that he's such a mockery to what is man that they can put him in these positions and like show like how almost artificial he is. It's kind of interesting that the bride, she is the titular character of the film. However, she isn't in very much of it, although she plays Mary Shelley at the beginning. She kind of bookends the film there. She was actually Charles Laughton's wife, and they got her to do this, and I think she's pretty cool in it. Boris Karloff, who is simply billed as Karloff in this, does a great performance. Karloff, he can play a very sophisticated man, and he can play the monster in Frankenstein, and I think that shows the range he has. Karloff knows how to play it just the right way. James Whale, who directed it, did a really great job. They made a movie about him called Gods and Monsters. He was openly gay, and that there's a lot of gay allusions in this, that Dr. Pretorius is kind of like a gay devil come to like lure him back what he was once doing, and the fact that you have two men creating life without a woman. I think we're kind of reading into it, because everyone who knew James Whale was like, yeah, he wasn't really thinking about that stuff. I think the religious stuff, sure, because that's very obvious. It's kind of there, but I think we make too big of a deal out of it. The one thing about Bride of Frankenstein watching it is, I don't know if this has the weight, kind of the metaphor stuff, or even like a famous book to back it up, but it's certainly a lot of fun, and a lot of people say this is one of the best sequels. I think it is a very good sequel. I'm not sure if I'd just say as quickly that this is better than the original Frankenstein, but it's definitely more entertaining and it's more fun, and so much so that I think you could make that argument. I thought this was shot very well. The way you use black in this to like kind of coat the images and like make them so heightened, and the style in this is just like shocking. Even the director thought this would be a very memorable hoot, and I think that's really what he wanted, and that's what he got. I like the monster smoking. I thought that was really funny. I don't know. I think this is a good film because you could probably watch it with kind of everyone, and it's kind of spooky and scary, so you could watch this with like a kid or an adult and you still have fun. It's kind of one of those universal kind of everyone likes movies. Although it is a Universal movie. Get it? It's Oh man, that's meta. Alright, so if you have seen this film and you would like to talk about it, then comment below in the comments and subscribe if you would like to. And come back tomorrow for another video for this week, because it's Halloween week. Yeah. Happy Halloween! Bride of the Monster. They should just have Lord Byron sum up like all shows. Last time on Dallas, and Lord Byron can tell everybody.